ये रिश्ता क्या कहलाता है 30 January 2024 voice episode, voice update on VoiceBloom. The episode starts with everyone seeing Ruhi. Vidya goes and hugs Ruhi. Radhi says, I missed you a lot, you have come back. Manisha asks how did her mood change overnight. When we asked Manish and requested him, he said Ruhi won't come. What's the reason for coming suddenly? Ruhi says Arman. Manisha asks Arman? Ruhi says Arman explained me, he spoke to me, so I have come. Manisha says we all explained you, you left all of us and just understood Arman's words. What did Arman tell you? Abira thinks they are besties. Vidya says it's okay, Ruhi has come back. Radhi says I will sleep in peace. Everyone goes. Ruhi and Abira play rock, paper and scissor. Ruhi wins. She hugs Abira. Abira says welcome back. Ruhi says I have come to the right place. Suvarna says Ruhi went back to Poddar house. I went to her home, there wasn't her clothes. Vidya calls Manish and says Ruhi has come back home, I am glad. Suvarna says make me talk to Ruhi. Ruhi says sorry, I have come this way. Suvarna cries and scolds her. Ruhi says I will handle everything. Suvarna says please come back home, Manish needs you. Fine, we can't call you forcibly, you do what you find right. She ends call. Surekha says Ruhi is ruining her life. Suvarna says it will get too late until Ruhi realizes this. Vidya says Suvarna scolded you, right? Ruhi says don't feel bad. Vidya says never leave me and this house again. Arman and Abira argue. He asks why did you make an excuse? She says everyone knew you had no meeting today, could I tell them the truth? I saw your car parked on the isolated road, I thought you are in problem and went to help. I saw you and that Chitwali girl, I didn't see her face. Arman says she was my ex-GF, I have left my house behind, I fell weak today, it was my mistake, this won't happen again, there is nothing between us, it's over. He thinks I can't tell you the entire truth, I can't tell you Ruhi's name. Abira says our marriage isn't real, if it was real then I would have not beaten you a lot. Abira says thankfully, our marriage isn't real, so good night fake husband. Arman says you don't want to tell anything. She says you asked me not to interfere in your matters. He says fine. She says yes. They argue. He says I don't want to sleep. She says Arman, please take shawl, else you will get a sore throat and I have to hear your bad voice. He takes the shawl and goes out. Ruhi sees the heart drawing and says you joined my heart today, Arman. Arman says time out. He thinks of Rohit. He says it's my mistake, I have left Ruhi come close to me, this shouldn't happen again, she is Rohit's wife, she is just my friend. Ruhi says Arman and Abira are just friends, Arman can't forget our love so soon, I am ready to forget my pain and get happy, Arman is still mine. She dances in her room. Arman comes there and says no, I shouldn't see there, I have no right, stay away from Ruhi. He goes. Ruhi gets tangled in a curtain. Arman steps back and leaves. Ruhi thinks was there someone here? She looks outside. It's morning, Charu asks Dev is the presentation okay? He says it's not okay, it's perfect, you have made it so well, well done, why are you so shocked? She says no one praised me. He says just say thanks and go back to work. She goes. He gets her ID card and stops her. He asks are you Sanjay's daughter, you could have worked in your family firm. She says no. He asks why, you are Poddar's daughter. She says that's why. He says Poddar firm is our rivals. She says I know, I will send my resignation, thanks for giving me this chance. He gets a box for her and goes. She reads, this firm doesn't want to lose a qualified intern, now get to work. She smiles seeing Dev. Radhi gets Arman to the dining table and says I punished you when Ruhi left, now I am giving you the reward, we all missed you, come. Arman says no, thanks, but sorry, I can't sit with you all and eat, I am so happy seeing you all happy with Ruhi's return, but I can't forget Abira.